Yellow friends, welcome back to Pinterest class. My name is Job Jerem and I'm going to take you through P4 and P5 Worksheet 3 Social Studies subject. Remember, social studies comes with religious education. Okay, without wasting any more time, let's go straight away to number 1. Symbols used. Why are symbols used on a map instead of real objects? Symbols prevent the map from being overcrowded. Yes, and another thing, they make the map tidy. Yes, you will understand the map easily because of the organization and the use of the symbols. They make the map reading easy. Then number 2, the line of latitude that passes through Uganda is known as the equator. Yes, most of you who have gone to those places where the equator passes, you normally see that sign which you're seeing on your screen to show that that is the equator. Number 3, escarpments are the steep side of a rift valley. Yes, you see those escarpments on your screen. So those are the steep sides of a rift valley. Then number 4, the commonest type of fish caught in Uganda is tilapia. Yes, tilapia and even Nile perch, but mostly tilapia. Yes. Then number 5, donkeys are important in Kapchora because they are used for transport. Remember, Kapchora is a mountainous area, so cars and your borders cannot reach there, so they normally use the donkeys so that they can climb up those mountainous areas. Number 6, Ministry of Education and Sports is in charge of schools in Uganda. Yes, it is the Ministry of Education and Sports. Then number 7, soil erosion can be controlled in a school compound by planting grass in a school compound. Like you see that school compound there, they have planted grass and even some trees. Yes, even some trees. Number 8, the highest peak of Mountain Elgon is known as Wagagai. Yes, Wagagai. Let's go to number 9. The head of all civil servants at a district is known as Chief Administrative Officer, also known as the cow. Yes, the cow. Let's go to number 10. One reason why school children wear uniforms is to make them easy to identify, so to be easily identified. If we can see in a school uniform, we can say, oh, this one is a school child. Yes. Let's go to number 11. Number 11, air transport is very expensive. That's why few people use it in Uganda. Yes. Do you go with an aeroplane at school? No, you don't. Why? Because you cannot afford. And even if you could afford, where would it park? So you see, that's why we say that it is very expensive. Then number 12, which type of climate is described as hot and wet? Throughout the year, that is equatorial climate. It is equatorial climate. Number 13, problem faced by people in mountainous areas. One of them is soil erosion. Yes, we also have landslides. Yes, and then poor transport. Since cars and your buses and your bicycles and your borders cannot reach there, so they face a challenge of poor transport. Then number 14, Mountain Rwenzori is snow-capped throughout the year because its highest peak crosses the snow line. Yes, the highest peak of Mountain Rwenzori crosses the snow line, as you can see that it is a snow-capped. Then number 15, and this is the last one for social studies, ways of conserving forests in Uganda through afforestation. Remember, afforestation is the planting of trees where they have not been, and even reforestation, planting more trees. Yes, and even avoiding the afforestation, of course. Well, let's go to religious education. Remember, religious education has got two sides. It has the either side and the or side. Either side from Christians, and O side for Muslims. But if you can answer both of them, it has no problem. Okay, let's go to number 16, either. Part A, where is God living? God is living in heaven. Hey! Someone told me in my body. It's true, he's in your body. But the place is heaven. Then part B, what happens to people who disobey God? Of course, they will go to hell, and even they die. Yeah, they die. They go to hell. Number 16C, two kinds of people who need your help. Please, you have to help the orphans. If you have money, help the orphans. Help the sick people. Don't bypass an elderly person. Okay, you have to help them, not only with money, but even with if the person requests you to escort the blind, the deaf, please help them. Don't be a bad person to them. Okay, let's go to the or part. Where is Allah living? Allah lives in Jannah. Yes, Jannah. And then part B, what will happen to people who disobey Allah? They will go to hell. So it's the same as the either part. And even part C is the same as the either part, which is people which you're supposed to help: the orphans, the sick, the elderly, the blind, the deaf, even the dumb. Yeah, all that. Well, that's it for SST subject. We hope to see you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe and even to share these videos so that we can learn together with others. We meet you in our next video, and for now we're saying have a nice time.